Welcome back to the channel. This is Gillis TV here on Clemox, and thank you guys so much for tuning in as we got some more MLB news earlier. It was that blockbuster deal between the Marlins and the Twins. If you haven't checked that out, that's on the page. Go check that out. And if you're new to the channel, don't mind hitting that subscribe button for all your MLB news coverage that there is. If players get DFA'd, signed, the trades, anything, injuries, we got it here on the channel. And Clem Hawks and myself are thankful for all the support you guys bring. Now let's get into this video. As you've seen on the title, the Pirates have signed Andrew McCutchen. That was one of the teams that wasn't really reported to be in the mix for McCutchen. It was a lot of other teams, and the Pirates came in, swooped him, and picked him up. And I know we're talking about a McCutchen who isn't his prime McCutchen anymore. He's kind of up there, loss of power, all that. But he could still produce on some levels. As Andrew McCutchen's career has come to a full circle, the Pirates on Friday formally announced they have re-signed the franchise icon to a one-year contract for the 2023 season. McCutchen will reportedly earn a $5 million salary on this deal. We are thrilled to be able to reunite with Andrew. Pirates owner Bob Nutting said in a statement within today's press release. His return just feels right. It is the right for our team and for Andrew and his family. For our fans and for the game of baseball, Andrew is a special player and person. It's going to be exciting again to see him on the field wearing 22 in the black and gold. It feels like a feel-good story for Bucks fans who surely give the five-time All-Star and 2013 NL MVP a hero's welcome in his return to PNC Park. The Pirates selected McCutchen, now 36 years old, with the number 11th pick in the 2005 MLB draft. He immediately ranked among the sport's top overall prospects after the strong post-draft showing in the minors in 2005, and by 2009, he'd reached the majors and played his way into the fourth-place Rookie of the Year in the NL, hitting a 286. That served as a stepping stone into a stardom for McCutchen, who spent the first 9 seasons of his career in black and gold, hitting a combined .291 with 203 home runs, 292 doubles, 44 triples, and a whopping 171 stolen bases. A true cornerstone player, McCutchen led the Pirates to their 3 most recent postseason appearances in 2013, 2014, and of course 2015. Each a wildcard berth. Pittsburgh only advanced in one of those 3 seasons, topping the Reds in a one-game wildcard showdown in 2013 before falling to the Cardinals in the NLDS. McCutchen signed an early extension with Pittsburgh, a 6-year, $51.5 million contract with the club option for a 7th season. That gave the Bucks some extra club control and cost certainly over a player who was then the face of the franchise. But as is so often the case with the Pirates and other low payroll clubs, McCutchen surfaced as a trade candidate in the late stages of the contract. Nearly 6 years after the extension was signed, McCutchen was traded to the Giants in what was an unpopular move at the time, but now looks like perhaps the best swap for former GM Neil Huntington's tenure. In order to acquire the final year of McCutchen's contract, the Giants parted with right-handed Kyle Crick and a man who eventually replaced McCutchen in the outfield, current center fielder Brian Reynolds. Since leaving the Pirates and entering his mid-30s, McCutchen's production has begun to slow down. He proved plenty of production in 2018 season when he split between the Giants and the Yankees. Enough to land a 3-year, $50 million contract with the Phillies. The first season of that deal saw continued production early on, but McCutchen suffered a torn ACL that June and missed the remainder of the season. and has since settled to closer to the league average in terms of offensive output. Over the past 3 seasons, he's a .234 hitter, about 3% better than league average by measure of WRC+. McCutchen has spent the 2022 campaign with the Milwaukee Brewers and scuffed a career-low .237 batting line in 580 trips to the plate. Even as McCutchen's bat began to slow down in the post-Pirate days, he remained a potent threat against left-handed pitching, hitting southpaws at .291 from 2019 to 2022. However, that trend also dipped with the Brewers in 2022 as McCutchen turned in a tepid .221 line even when holding the platoon advantage. The Pirates will hope that he is more of a BABIP-driven anomaly for the team to come in the next season. McCutchen served as the Brewers' primary option as a designated hitter last season in 82 games, but also logged 50 games in outfield. He hasn't topped 93 innings of center field work since 2017. His last year with the Pirates, though, at the age of 36 years old, doesn't seem like he'll return to logging meaningful minutes in his former position. There will be naturally some speculation about the signing McCutchen and whether it serves as opponent for a trade that comes for Brian Reynolds, who requested one earlier this offseason due to the sizable gap in extension negotiations with the team. However, logic dictates that there are no real connection here. McCutchen can't play center field regularly at this point in his career, and even if Reynolds were traded the Bucks, surely Real would try and bring in another younger outfielder option to fill in the missing piece of Brian Reynolds. So I'm not going to keep going on here. This is a good signing by the Pirates. McCutchen's coming to the end of his career. He gave it all to the team after being drafted and making the majors in 2009. He gave it all for this team, and, he's going to pay it back. The organization loves him. There was no hard feelings when he left via trade to the Giants. There was a lot of emotion in that, and this is the Pirates, saying, hey, we respect you. Come back, play one more year, and we'll go on from there. And if he produces, so on and so forth, that could be good for the Pirates. And if he doesn't, this could be McCutchen's, hey, my career came to a full circle. I am done after this season, blah-de-da-da-da-da. And, that is it for McCutchen and his career. But also, in this move of signing McCutchen, the Pirates have also designated infielder/outfielder Miguel Andujar for assignment in order to make space on the roster for McCutchen. Andujar is 27, came to the Pirates late in 2022 season after being designated for assignment by the Yankees and turned in a .250 batting line in 40 plate appearances down the stretch. It wasn't a particularly robust showing for the former 2018 American League rookie runner-up. So that is the move to make room for Andrew McCutchen. But this has been Gillis TV here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.